Aloha everyone and welcome to Just Another Roger and welcome to another video. And today I'm gonna be sharing with you my makeup favorites. And also if you're new here in my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Of course, welcome to the family. If you are returning, welcome back. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and proceed to my current makeup favorites. The very first thing I wanted to show you guys or wanted to share with you is my current foundation favorites. It's either the tinted foundations or the full on. It's actually summer here in Hawaii, but yes, I'm wearing a hoodie because it's kind of like cold right now in our apartment. I'm not gonna basically show you the drugstore ones because I have so many drugstore foundations as well that are my holy grail, and I'm gonna show you some that I constantly use, especially during summer. I haven't really found any drugstore foundation that works on my skin during summer better than the kind of like more on a higher or the high-end side. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment box, and I'll be very happy to read all your comments. Alright, so let's just go ahead and proceed to the video. So the very first one that I wanted to show you is the Benefit Bigger Than BB Big Easy Liquid to Powder Multi-Balancing Complexion Perfector. Basically, this is like more on the matte side. So this is really good for oily skin. I'm on the shade beige or number 5, and it has broad spectrum SPF 35 sunscreen, so it's perfect during summer. And also what I like about this is that it really stays matte at least for 5 hours. I mean, I have oily skin, but for 5 hours that's basically enough for me, that I can just basically touch up my skin with powder after that, with my favorite powder. Yeah, and this has been like my everyday or go-to foundation. So the next one is another favorite of mine, though I'm not a big fan of the scent though, because it has this flowery scent that I don't like. I can tolerate maybe those kind of scent that's kind of like more in the chemical scent. I mean, I know it's weird, but when it comes to flowery scent, when it comes to foundations, so this is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet, and this is on the shade 60 or beige, and this is pretty much really light. It's like when you don't feel like wearing too much makeup on your skin, when you don't feel wearing too much makeup on your face, then I think this is the best option on the high-end foundations. And basically it gives you this glowy skin effect after you use this, probably because it has sunscreen on it, but at the same time it gives you a little bit of the tint just to smooth out some of the imperfections. I mean, it doesn't cover your imperfections, but at least helps out smooth the skin. So moving on, the next one that I like is the Studio Fix SPF 15 Broad Spectrum Foundation. What I like about this foundation, because if it's fluidity, it's almost like skin-like finish. And with that, even though you're wearing foundation, even in summer, I mean, it sticks there, it stays there, it doesn't like run all over the place, especially if you have like a really good primer. And I use Smashbox, by the way, which I'm gonna talk about later on. So yeah, I mean, I've been liking this foundation. However, one I'm not a big fan of this is the container. I would rather have a pump with this one instead of just like, you know, like have it drip into your makeup palette or your at the back of your hand when you're using it. I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, this one I like it because of its skin finish, and it doesn't get too obvious that you're wearing something on your skin, but it helps evens and perfect the appearance of your skin. Yeah. And by the way, when it comes to this kind of bottles, I wanted to give you a trick as well. Okay, so of course, like, I don't want really like having it dripping on my at the back of my hand when I'm trying to apply foundations, because it's just that I can't control the amount of foundations coming out from this bottle. So what I do is that I use those coffee, you know like how you get those coffee stirrer on coffee shops or even on McDonald's before McDonald's has this little spoon. I use that actually to scoop out the foundation on this type of bottles, and I keep it all the time in my vanity. It has been very, very useful for me. And yeah, so next time when you go eat in a restaurant, try to ask your server like if they have those coffee stirrer or something, and then maybe you can bring it with you. And yeah, I mean it will be a really, really good trick when it comes to this type of bottles, which I hate, but I don't hate the product itself. I love it. Okay, so moving on to the next makeup product that I wanted to show you is this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. So this has been basically one of my holy grail when it comes to primers. I mean, I know I've been using the drugstore ones as well, but this is one of the best makeup primer in the high-end brand. Basically, it's a silicone base, but it really helps out, blurs the textured skin, especially if you have like big pores or maybe like a little bit of bumps. This is oil-free, but still silicone base. Basically, when it fills in your pores, correct me if I am wrong, it really doesn't help out your pores to breathe. Instead, opt in or use the cream-based primers. I mean, basically there are lots of those primers, especially in the drugstores, and one of the best one or option is from the NYX or the Wet n Wild one. So yeah, so this is one of my favorites though. I mean, it didn't really bother me at all. The next makeup product that I wanted to share is the Lancome Paris Dual Finish Multitasking Powder and Foundation in one. It's all day wear. So this is the product itself. I don't know if you can see that. So basically, you can use this as a finishing powder itself. You can just use your brush and just do a touch up if you wanted to, or you can use this as a foundation itself or a foundation by itself alone, and you can use it dry or wet. So basically, when you buy this product, you get this sponge in this product, and then also you will get this type of sponge as well. This is, I think, when you wanted to use the foundation or the powder wet. So you have to wet this sponge here, and then you can use it as your foundation. But I haven't really tried doing that because I just don't do it. I would rather use a liquid foundation. I don't know how this works with a wet sponge, but I might try it next time. So basically, what this foundation claims is that it has infinite versatility, always natural, and simply flawless. And I do believe that it does give a natural finish and also flawless look. So the thing about this foundation or the Lancome Dual Finish Foundation is that when you use it as a finishing powder, a little goes a long way with this foundation. It also doesn't get cakey at all, not unless you put a lot of it. Tone it down when you want to use it as a finishing powder or a setting powder. Alright, so this is the Lancome Paris, and I'm on the shade Honey 3 or 360. The next makeup product that I wanted to share with you guys is an Eye and Cheek palette. So this is from Lorac. It's their Enchanting Elegance Eye and Cheek palette. So this is the brand over here, and basically this is their $18 limited edition Lorac. $18 limited edition, but I bought this in Nordstrom Rack. This is $14.97. However, when it went on sale, I bought it for $10.46. So it was a good deal, and so I said, like, you know what, I gotta have this one. Pretty much really good shades when you wanted like a smoky eye. I don't really know what type of shades they have here, but it says here they have the shade 1, shade 2, shade 3, shade 4, shade 5, shade 6, whatever. And then they have the cheek palette as well, the pore highlighter and blush 1 and blush 2. So I wanted to show you guys what's inside. This is the product itself. This is the what's inside. Alright. And hopefully you can see that. So it has 6 eyeshadows and 1 highlighter and 2 blushes palette. Lorac is actually one of those companies or makeup companies that's really good when it comes to pigmented eye and cheek palettes. And they are really amazing with that. So when it comes to that, I mean, I trust them. Basically, that's it for my favorite makeup products. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification icon for you to be updated on my newest uploads. I'll see you on the next one. Mahalo. Bye.